That's what I'm talking about, talking about, talking about. Talking about, talking about, talking about.
Hello, you're watching Talking About It. I'm John Griffith.
And I'm Paige Turner.
And we have a very special performance right now. Kiirstin Marilyn is going to be performing for us on our performance stage. Take it away. Thank you.
Forever now, forever I want peace in my heart, my head and in my sleep. So many years have passed and you would think I'd forgotten you. It's hard to forget hate, but I don't want to know what you do with your unlucky days. No, 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 no. I don't care at all. That's why I went my own separate way. Stop intruding on my dreams. It's not a free-for-all. You can't just show up when you want. Stop. This isn't what it seems. Oh, I'm begging subconsciously for peace. A silly boy who brought me to my knees. I know your weakness for self-importance seems. Oh, I see you now, same flannel shirt and skinny jeans. Oh, the irony is way too cool for me. Oh, but I don't want to know who you're with and what you hate today. No, 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 no. I don't care at all. I just wish you'd forever go away. Stop intruding on my dreams. It's not a free-for-all. You can't just show up when you want. Stop. This isn't what it seems. Oh, I'm begging subconsciously for peace. Last night you said hello, shook your hair back from your brow, and in that one move I could tell you thought that I'd forgiven you. Last night you said hello, took my hand, pulled me through the crowd, tried to kiss me on the mouth, something I would never do, never do, never do, never do, never do. Forgive you. Oh, stop intruding on my dreams. It's not a free-for-all. You can't just show up when you want. Stop. This isn't what it seems. I'm begging subconsciously for peace. Oh, I'm begging subconsciously for peace. Begging subconsciously for peace.
That was great. Kiirstin, come on in.
Hi, Kiirstin. How are you? Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You get a hug from me too.
Very affectionate here today. I love this. We have so many sexy singers here today.
I know, and actually we do have a phone caller also. We have somebody calling in who's probably been watching the show online. So as soon as that's ready, let's get that call on the floor. Hi. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Cara.
How are you?
Pretty good. You've been watching the show online, right?
No, I've been eating barbecue. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're. It's Cara Kilduff, who is, as you know, our regular co-host, who is off in Texas, land of guns and Republicans.
Well, you know, I knew I was in God's country. I got off the plane. I was in San Antonio, and some guy was eyeballing me, and he had a button on him that said, pray for an end to abortion. And I just smiled.
Just a big smile. Yes.
But you guys, we have beautiful weather out here. I just ate some barbecue. I'm full as can be, and I'm looking at cows, and not in New York, so it's a little weird.
I'm glad you're having a good time. As you know that we have Paige Turner here with us today.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, darling.
Since she's sitting in for you, what one piece of advice as a co-host would you give her?
Just smile and say thank you graciously.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Well, enjoy your trip, and thanks so much for calling in. And we'll see you back here next month. You better be right next to me next month.
I will.
Okay. Love you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye. Okay, that was a nice treat.
That was.
But that was an amazing song.
Oh, thank you.
So that was For Peace.
Yes. Yep.
So is that the current single?
It was the single,
Okay.
but there are a couple singles now that have been released since then.
Okay.
So, but that's my favorite. That's the
Off
one.
the album, that's your favorite
yes,
right
that's
now.
the one that I like to perform.
I love it. I want to ask you, where do you get your inspiration for lyrics? I saw that you co-write the music for most of them, but the lyrics, it says that you write
Yes.
everything yourself.
Lyrics
And
are mine, yes.
What inspiration do you draw from?
It really is just, it comes from everyday things that happen to me, my situation. That song happens to be about someone from my
figured.
past. Yes. Someone from my past that it's actually was a dream that I had, which is why I say stop intruding on my dreams, because I had long since forgotten this person, and one morning I woke up and I realized that he had been in my dream. And you know, I try to, you know, let people go that have hurt me, and I definitely, like, it took a long time to let this person go, because he really, like, got to the core of who I was and made me feel like I wasn't a worthy person or human being. So it took me a long time to basically forget about him, and then I woke up and realized, oh my God, this person is still in my subconscious. Like,
Yes.
get out, like, just go away. So that's where
And the
that
best way is to express
came from.
yourself through
Yes.
song to get it
Yes.
out. Now you've toured. You toured in Broadway. I saw that you've toured Broadway Cabaret Revival. So you've had
Yes.
experience in touring. Do you feel like that whole experience on the road has definitely prepped you as a solo artist for when you go on tour? Because I know you've gone overseas a few times already.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just strengthened my love for travel and touring. That was being on tour. Always, every time I've done it, whether it be that tour or small little mini tours that I've done with my previous bands, it's always been such a great experience, and I just love going and meeting new people.
The excitement of a new city.
Yeah, new city, like, you know, saying, hey, I'm from New York. How do we do things
And
around
they're very
here?
impressed when
Oh yeah.
your life is very exciting just from being there, and then you happen to sing on top of it. So it's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. Where are some of the favorite places that you've been so far?
I was in Toronto recently, and that was a great experience. And being from New York and being a New Yorker, it was definitely a different world, because everyone was really nice.
I've been there. They're very nice.
Yeah, they're super nice, and you know, I'm used to walking into a venue in downtown Manhattan or Brooklyn, and they're like, "Oh, great, you're another person playing. All right, get on the stage.
You're over
where's
there,
your yeah, you're over there." And,
Good luck.
And I walked into the bar, and I went up to the bartender because I didn't know who I was supposed to speak to, and I was like, "Oh, I'm playing tonight." He was like, "Oh, that's great. Like, the sound man's over there. Go talk to him." And I was like, "Oh, well, the sound man's gonna be a jerk to me." And I go over to the sound man, and he's like, "Oh, that's awesome that you're playing." And I'm like, this is so weird.
So like already
It's
it was like,
awesome.
like
yeah,
yeah,
so it
such a
was
great feeling.
already like a great experience.
I love it.
Yeah, but in New York, FU can be with love.
It's true. And, it's not to like toot my own horn in any way, but I feel like I walk in and I definitely get, and also being female, I get the attitude right off the bat because they're like, oh, what's this girl about to do? And then I do my thing and they do a complete 180 and the sound guy's like, oh, that was great.
So
like,
you got to take that extra step
Yeah,
to
they
prove
kinda
yourself just by virtue of gender.
Yes,
Definitely.
exactly. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of venue places are like that too. They're like, well, this is now you're on our turf or whatever.
Right.
And then you like win them over, or they see you're professional and then you're talented on top of it. And then it's like, oh. And then they act like they were nice to you when you walked in the door.
Right,
like, you weren't nice to me an hour
Yeah.
ago. But all is forgiven. I get
Yeah.
it. It's show business type of thing. Exactly. So your very first place in New York was the Bitter End that you?
With this project,
With
yes.
this project,
With
with
this
the Bitter
solo
End.
project,
'Cause
I
I know
released.
you've done a lot with your other bands and stuff like that.
I released my EP at the Bitter End. It's a great little spot. I love playing there, and one of the really great things I love about it is the artist gets to pick their price point. Like I get to say, charge them nothing, or charge them $5, or the act before me actually charged $15 for his tickets, and my friends were like, wait, is it 15 or is it 5? And I was like, no, it's just 5.
Oh, wow.
But
Yeah.
and then and then the artist gets to keep all of the door, and most places don't do it like that. So I love performing at the
Not at
Bitter
all.
End.
I've
And
heard
they're really
other people have said really good things about the
yeah,
Bitter End
they're
before.
really they're actually really nice there.
They're
as
one of the
opposed
nice
to,
ones.
yeah.
Everyone.
We've actually done remote shows there, and
Good.
it's been a great experience overall. What do you have coming up this summer?
Well, in a few weeks, actually this Thursday I'm going to Boston.
Okay.
It'll be my 3rd time in Boston.
Oh, wow.
I love playing there. So I've
And where will you
been-
be there in Boston?
I will be at the Midway Cafe. I'm actually performing before their Queerioke night.
Okay.
So,
Karaoke.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that'll be fun.
Be a wild night.
Yeah.
Keep warming up the crowd. Those karaoke people can be intense.
Yeah, they can.
But this is good because they won't be able to sing your songs with karaoke. So this, or maybe they'll want to afterwards.
That would be, that has always been sort of a dream of mine, is to have my songs be karaoke
Karaoke
songs.
tracks. I love
Oh my
that.
God,
That's
I love,
wonderful.
yes.
Put it on your vision board. I love it. Right?
Ah, absolutely. I actually, when I was performing with one of my old bands, I wound up losing my voice like 2 days before we had a show. And we were like scrambling to figure out, they were like, do we cancel? And I was like, I don't want to cancel it. These are our friends that we're performing with. And I wound up getting 3 of my friends to learn my songs. And they went up, and I had, the lyrics on a
Oh, wow.
on whatever paper, and they performed the songs, and I was in the audience watching, and it was the greatest thing
Oh,
to like
wow.
watch people performing my songs. Like I loved it.
That's great. That's innovative.
Yeah.
So where can we see you in New York next?
My next show in New York is April 11th at a place called M15. It's downtown on Walker Street.
Okay.
And it's for a Raw showcase. They do these showcases once a month with all different kinds of artists. So yeah, I'll be there. I believe I go on around 10 o'clock. And then I have another show right after that, exactly a month later on May 11th at the studio at Webster Hall.
Ooh, that's
Wonderful.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
since
right, yeah.
since the internet is forever, and this will land on the internet, where can people find out dates all the time?
People can find out, yes, that is my CD. They can find out about me by going to my website, kiirstinmarilyn.com. It's got a little weird spelling, Kiirstin, Marilyn.com. Or you can find me on Facebook, Google me, find me on YouTube. I have videos. I have an official video for Peace. And I have some other videos that I've made for my other songs.
Okay, and when this is on our website at www.talkingabout.info, we'll have links to all that here. So, but I really want to thank you for taking the
Yeah,
time out of your
Thank you. I'm
busy
excited
schedule
for you
come
and all
sing
the
for
things
us.
that's
Thank you for
happening.
having
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna come see you. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. And I advise you to go see her as well. But in the interim, we've got something for you to look at right now. Thank you so much again.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
Talking about talking about.